Greetings, divine conscious co-creators of the new earth. We are rising up through this ascension process with the power of our mighty I Am presence here now in this sacred vessel. Happy new moon in Aries. This is a powerful new moon. This is the divine goddess energy, the new Lemurian codes flowing in. This is activating our deepest and highest potential of infinite life and eternal light. So many powerful energies and codes coming in with this new moon. We had 23 coming in all day, 77. We had a 75, which is a 12-12 portal, the third portal to my sacred Condor. We had 119, 911, or 911, which is an 11-11 portal, 15, 15, 15. The 3, 6, 9 of the Nikola Tesla codes being activated with the free energy codes, the sovereignty, the divine freedom, free energy and technology to uplift and enhance life on this realm, in this dimension of infinite potential. There is nothing that is holding us back other than the false mind of the false matrix as we're being activated with these new earth codes, our true self, our true nature, which is beyond good and evil, which is the source we call pure awareness, Buddha consciousness. All beings are born perfectly awakened Buddhas. That pure awareness is converted to the three hells by the false projection of the false matrix, La Matrika, divine matrix, which is the holy water, the sacred water, for the Holy Spirit is with us now. Feel the activation in your heart center with the power of the mighty I Am presence and your true nature. Cosmic consciousness 144 coming in right now. We have triple 144 code, which is a 999 portal connected with the 99 Tengri, the 99 gates, the 99 portals, all resonating from the crystal palace into center, in the center of your universe, the center of your world. 222 coming in now. I'd like to thank all of you for your beautiful comments about our new intro to these transmissions. We appreciate you all very much and for shining your light brightly into the night. We are grateful for your positive attitudes and your beautiful positive comments, for it is with the power of our positive mindset that we are going to shift this whole game, this whole realm. People do not many times realize the power of the mind, the power of the thought, the power of intent. Chi follows the mind. Where we focus our awareness, where we focus our attention, is where we put our energy into. This is a simple concept, but very important. The masters of every art realize the power of our mind, the power of our intent, and our willpower to manifest our true heart's desire, our true heart's delight. And remember the power of this mantra. Write it down, repeat it as many times as you need until we realize and make it a part of our life. I am the presence filling my world with perfection this day. For it is in the perfection of our thought, it is in perfect action, perfect resonance with Source Creator, we call Great Mystery, Great Spirit. And it is in the realization of our oneness with God, Creator, Prime Creator, Mother, Father, God, whatever name you want to give to Source, your true self, true nature. When we tap into the power of our true nature, realizing the oneness of all things and the oneness with Source, the still white magnetic light at the center of all things, the great central sun, that we tap into our infinite co-creative potential, infinite power, infinite light, infinite life, that together we collectively, as conscious collective co-creators of heaven on earth, we manifest through this awareness, with our awareness, and with the power of our mighty I Am presence, as we bring all into harmony, all into balance, starting with the internal, seeking the kingdom of heaven within, realizing the kingdom of God is at hand, here now, 444 flowing in. And to remember that all things are perfectly resolved in the unborn mind of Buddha, which is our pure awareness. It is the awakened one in the heavens and on the earth. I alone am the world-honored one. It is the I am presence that is listening to these words, that is hearing these words perfectly, without hindrance, without debating. As you listen to these words, and you hear a crow call outside, you perfectly know it's a crow. You don't have to debate with yourself. You don't question, is this a train? You know, without reasoning, without debating, this is the essence of your pure awareness. It is like a clear mirror reflecting everything perfectly. Synchronically, today, Kin 118, white magnetic mirror. We have this still white magnetic light at the center, emanating out the 7 colors of the electromagnetic spectrum, which is what we call a rainbow. The coat of many colors, rainbow body, activated now. And we have the mirror effect. The still center that is everywhere mirrors itself out into eternity, creating the simulation of motion. And that simulation is the I am presence that is God in action, the still center in the simulated resurrection of stillness in motion, silence in sound. As Avalokitesvara, the Bodhisattva of compassion, who we call Kuan Yin or Guan Yin, in the Heart Sutra she states that emptiness is form and form is emptiness. One cannot exist without the other. They are intrinsically linked, and that is the great paradox that we all must live in. It is the quanta and the quantum field, the eternal space-time continuum, resurrecting within itself, expanding out to the ends of the multiverse, returning to the still center. And we are raptured within this sequence as we are in this ascension process to awaken from the nightmare into the eternal paradise we call eternal bliss consciousness. We have suffered enough, so be it, and so it is. We are reborn moment by moment into the pure land, the land of eternal light. Now today we'll look at the Schumann resonance. We had some powerful codes coming in yesterday, today. These banding white light, we had the power of 26 hertz manifest on the Schumann charts. Quick update from Divine Sister of the Light, S.A. Smith. Strange white bars on the Schumann resonance 2 days in a row. Coincidence? I've been watching in fascination the last 2 days as these full white pillars appear on the Schumann resonance. These are full-on spikes at certain time intervals on the Schumann resonance. Spikes like we used to see regularly after our magnetosphere would show us the incoming energies. Before the Schumann resonance went down for 3 days in August of 2020. When it came back up, it looked very different and never reported with the same depth again. What is happening to cause such a huge spike at these unique times? The first day it appeared, they were about 21 hours apart. Day 2, they're almost 24 hours apart exactly. Coincidence or something more? Is someone or something trying to get our attention? Can our galactic friends send pulses into Gaia that manipulate the Schumann resonance? Is this what we're seeing, or is it something completely different? What do you think? I guess we'll watch and learn together as the collective. Exciting times we're in, Divine Ones. Things are starting to rise to the surface for all to see. From agirlintheuniverse.com. And over the last 24 hours, we had 115 M1.5 or greater earthquakes. There's the 1515 code again of the 66, 5.2 most powerful Mariana Islands. Early today, we had the activation in the heart of Lemuria with the 3.1 in Pahala, Hawaii. Puerto Rico with Divine Masculine of the New Atlantis 3.2. Okinawa, Japan on the Ring of Fire 4.8. Divine Feminine Energy, another activation, Puerto Rico 3.0. In the crown of Lemuria, Sand Point, Alaska 4.4, Divine 44. Searles Valley, California 3.1. Kagoshima, Japan 4.5, Council of 9 Energies. Indonesia 4.9, another 4.8 activation, Japan. and a 4.7, Russia 4.6, and the sacred portal of Turkey 4.0 by the coast of the Black Sea in the Kudze, Anadolu, Daglari mountain range, not too far from Istanbul. This is a powerful portal there. Kermadec Islands 5.0, Argentina, South America. In the sacred Andes Mountains, Kundalini Pachamama with a 4.9, 13 divine goddess energies. Another 4.6 activation, Argentina. Mexico 4.7, Okinawa, Japan again 4.3, 4.7 Mariana Islands, 2 4.7s in a row. Mexico 4.4, 44 kilometers depth, 8.8 code of the Lyran Nation, the Lion's Gate. Chiapas, Mexico 4.5, another 5.2 Mariana Islands, 4.4 Fiji, very deep into Pachamama with 613 kilometers depth. Indonesia 4.9, 105 kilometers depth, another 15 code activation. Indonesia 5.2, 229 kilometers depth. Japan Volcano Islands 5.2, 152 kilometers depth, 52 of the 77, sacred 77. In the sacred portal, Libya 4.2, New Zealand 5.1. The whole ring of fire is totally lit up. We are in these fiery energies of the divine goddess, the sacred divine feminine Christos codes flowing in, activating our DNA of the 144 code, the 12 by 12, connected to the 1212 portal. And we start now with the Sabian symbols. Right now the moon is at 22 degrees 4 minutes Aries, the sun at 22 degrees 24 minutes Aries. The current Sabian symbol for the sun and the moon both at 23 degrees Aries, which is a rare phenomenon. A woman in pastel colors carrying a heavy and valuable but veiled load, from astrologyweekly.com. My sacred Condor, pull a card for you today from the deck, Forest of Enchantment Tarot, from Lunea Weatherstone. The card that she pulled for you today is card 17, Starlight. If you walk quietly through the forest on a clear and moonless night, you may hear singing high above, where the treetops open to the vastness of the sky. There are groves of beech and linden that are much beloved by the woodland elves, who call them Elurina, crowned with stars. Close your eyes and listen to their ethereal voices. They sing of ages past, with laments for the fallen and exaltations of the illustrious. They sing of the patterns of destiny they perceive from the vantage point of immortality. They sing of the stars themselves, whose light still reaches us long after their lives are extinguished. The elves sing of hope. Troubles and tyrants come and go, but the stars shine ever on. Starlight comes to reassure you that everything happens for a reason, even if you can't perceive it now. Time and distance will bring the pattern to life. For now, breathe in the beauty of this moment and pour out your song upon the evening air, meaning at a glance undying hope, immortality, spiritual connection to the cosmos, destiny, cosmic connection, eternal mysteries. A closer look. Beech and linden trees are calming, peaceful, and strong. The beech is known as the queen of trees. And now a quick update from Divine Sister of the Light, Sohila, SGH. The Aries new moon is exact at 22 degrees Aries. The number 22 is considered as one of the most powerful numbers, able to turn all dreams and desires into reality. In its full capacity, this number is the master builder, which means that it provides the power to achieve most impossible things. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Laura Pleiadian, new moon in Aries, April 11, 12th, 2021, a reset. This powerful new moon in Aries on April 11th, 2021 at 11:30 p.m. ADT. This will be a powerful activation, and depending on where you are at in the moment, the outcome may be surprising or not. The sun conjunct the moon is always the most powerful for beginnings. This, of course, begins a new 28-day cycle for you. The sun will be sextile Mars, and as well as the sun will be sextile Jupiter. This, depending on your own frequency, may mark a bold new start, or a freedom from fear that has held you back, and or a monumental shift just may find you in a great expansion of awareness, of life, and of shedding more of your old ways. 1515 flowing in, the old ways of non-aware thought, leading to heart awareness and multidimensional living and being. What it is for you will match your energy perfectly. As things unfold, you will know if the ways of the past still have a hold on your thought patterns, or if you have prepared fully to now live as a fifth-dimensional being through your heart. This fifth-dimensional way is not far away or apart from you. It exists only through the access portal of the heart. There is no bypassing this way of being into higher dimensions. It is only through the heart fully activated, the mind quiet, thoughts quiet, and living through the heart. In this heart portal we activate you now, through this eternal being, beyond this universe, in the now, through love, from the newdivinehumanity.com. And today from Isis channelings, New Moon, Aries, Scorpio, Kali full moon gateway of union of cosmic, earth, sacred sites, individual, Kundalini energies. I was shown the coming new moon in Aries, 11-12 April, as the gateway of new pathways and connections, specifically connections between cosmic wisdom and earthly wisdom. I was shown the motherboard, pyramids of Giza in Egypt, as the altar where cosmic guidance meets earth wisdom, memories, records, and heritage. The knowing is that the same holds true not only for the ancient, sacred, eternal portals, sites of earth, all interconnected with Giza pyramids as the central nerve, but for each of us individually too. In other words, the Kundalini energy of the earth, our individual Kundalini circuit, and the cosmic Kundalini energy will begin to merge, union as a result of gateways that this new moon in Aries will activate, and the energies will continue to accelerate to the Scorpio, Maha full moon, April 27th, that this new moon leads to. Maha is the other name of Shakti or Kundalini energies. I've been posting articles about the rerouting, resurrection of the Kundalini since the Venus-Sun conjunction on March 26. Those of you who participated in the meditation were informed about the role of the shamanic earth wisdom keepers and Lemurian water priestesses, their initiations for anchoring a new blueprint, that of the return of the goddess head, the Shakti, Sophia, Shekinah. We have seen some earth resurrections since then, particularly in Egypt, relocation of 22 ancient mummies, and unearthing of the golden city of Aten. The water serpent priestesses have also been assisting us in traveling through the underworld womb to uncover our unhealed wounds, mother wound, father wound, generational, karmic wounds from the depths of our unconsciousness, and bring them to light for healing and forgiveness, so that the rerouting, resurrection of the Kundalini may take place without hitting uncomfortable roadblocks. Now we have the opposite forces coming in with this new moon, air and fire, to balance the earth and water aspect. We are talking about Kundalini energies. They can be chaotic, explosive, and all the more reason to get the woundings, barriers, blocks healed and cleared if we wish to make use of the full import of this convergence, union of cosmic wisdom and earth wisdom with our own Kundalini circuits and ancient sacred energy portals of earth, acting as the bridge between heaven and earth. The starseed wisdom is to now unify with earth wisdom so that manifestation foundations of a new age can be seated, anchored. I spoke about the four elements, air, water, fire, and earth, and their role in manifestation in an earlier post. Many of us may find ourselves called to engage more with earth energies now, as it's an essential anchor, foundation for the new blueprint. I had talked about the role of the Templar Knights in this respect in earlier posts. Also, this union of Kundalini forces, cosmic and earth, will open up new doorways of the etheric libraries, Akashic records that are housed in the sacred ancient earth energy sites, pyramids of Giza being the motherboard connecting into the rest of the sacred sites dotting our planet. That is, new keys will be accessible for the rise of the ancient past wisdom, Egypt leading the roadshow, it looks like. What will it look like? The goddess head is re-emerging, ready to reclaim her crown. We don't know what it will look like, but we can be sure it will be potent, energetic, perhaps chaotic too, and has the capacity to move at supersonic speed. Are you ready? Equal give and take is a fundamental tenet of the universe and ensures balance. Whenever this balance is disturbed, chaos follows. Be it individual relationships or planetary imbalances, we are being called to bring back balance, reciprocity in all our relationships, personal with the earth, water, air, cosmic, and fire elements, for only then a firm and steady new foundation of new earth can be laid. Questions to ask and address at this time: how is my connection with the earth, and how am I extending my gratitude for the earth energies that feed, clothe, and sustain me? Am I too involved with cosmic, galactic wisdom, starseed wisdom, floating on etheric rainbows, clouds, and at the expense of earth wisdom, not grounding, anchoring this higher vibrational energy into earth in energetic and physical ways that benefit others? Where in my life is the equation of give and take not balanced, and how can it be rectified? And light and grace and joy be the change you want to see. Sake na. From IsisChannelings.wordpress.com. And from the Order of the Star 222, flowing in Aries New Moon, April 2021. The Aries New Moon falling on April 11th or 12th, depending on your time zone, and carries powerful energy for manifestation, intention, settings, and new beginnings. Aries is the first sign of the zodiac, and a new moon represents the start of a new lunar cycle. This energy combined sends powerful waves of freshness into our lives, beckoning us to make changes, plant seeds, and to embrace a new chapter. At the peak of the new moon, it is completely invisible, and the night sky looks like a blank slate full of stars. That blank slate is what each of us is being granted on this April new moon. It is blank, for we get to fill it with our desires. We get to choose what we wish to draw, paint, or write across our canvas. Under this new moon, our powers of manifestation are heightened, and our ability to draw in and attract what we desire is enhanced threefold. The choices, words, and emotions we put out into the world are always coloring our reality, but at the same time of this new moon, their influence is accelerated. Be mindful of your thoughts, words, and the choices you are making at this time. Be sure they are aligned with that what you wish to attract. Be sure to be focusing on what you want rather than what you don't want. Watch your language and how you are choosing to speak to yourself and others. Your words are powerful, so be sure you are speaking with loving kindness. If you find yourself saying or feeling self-sabotaging or self-limiting thoughts like "I can't do that" or "nothing ever works out for me," see if you can stop the thought and switch it to something more positive and affirmative, like "this may be challenging, but I can try," or "things are always working out in my favor, even if it doesn't seem that way at the time." In the beginning, it can feel like work to weed out these harmful thoughts, but as time goes on, it becomes easier, more fluid, and more natural. Allow your thoughts to be an expression of opportunity and hope. Shift your thinking from limitation to abundance. Use the energies of the new moon to speak kindly to yourself, and to remind yourself that there are always opportunities to begin again, to try new things, and to make different choices. At the time of this new moon, we have Venus, Eris, Ceres, Mercury, Chiron, the Sun, and the Moon, all in the sign of Aries, making for a strong dose of this fiery energy. The energy of fire is about passion, moving forward, and allowing our desires rather than our fears to guide our way. Fiery energy can be impulsive, which when used in the right way, can help us make leaps forward and shift out of any stagnancy we may be feeling. The last year or so has created a lot of opportunity for stagnancy and feeling stuck, but the winds are now shifting. This new moon brings strong, forward-moving energy, which is powerful enough to shift us out of any situation we feel deeply entrenched in. You may have to take some action, you may have to follow an instinct or an impulse to help get things moving, but know there is cosmic support on your side. The fact that no major planets are in retrograde at the time of this new moon also supports this energy and indicates that the universe is really giving us the green light to forge ahead and to make some bold choices. Pluto is also very active on this April new moon, along with Venus. The combination of Pluto and Venus energy at this time may stir our relationships and get us questioning where we are choosing to give our power away. Is there a relationship either with a person or with an event or situation in your life that is making you feel powerless? We may be drawn to focus on this at the time of the new moon, or we may feel power struggles play out in some of our relationships. If this manifests, know there is always a path to make better choices, rather than get stuck going down the same old path and repeating the same conversations. See if you can switch it up and try something different, as you never know where they may lead you. Venus and Pluto energy at this new moon may also heighten our emotions in general. We may feel extra sensitive or in need of some loving support from those around us and from our higher self. Our inner child may feel like it needs a nice warm hug, a bowl of its favorite cereal, and perhaps even a day binge watching a soothing show. Be sure to give in to any calls that your body, mind, or soul makes to take rest and recharge your batteries. With all this forward-moving energies, it can be tempting to rush ahead, but you have to know when to take pause too. Trust the wisdom of your inner being, for it will guide you. Enjoy this fabulous, ultra-creative, fresh energy that is coursing through the cosmic skies. A new beginning is here, so take this energy and shape it in whatever way you desire, for you are a powerful creator. From foreverconscious.com and from Divine Feminine 7777, this Aries new moon is happening on the 11th of April. It is the first new moon in the astrological year, and it is all about relationships and change. We are clearing the things that are keeping us stuck in the old ways of relating. The energy influx is really powerful right now and is supporting us to continue creating new ways of relating. New earth energy is flowing in, refilling our systems, realigning, upgrading our DNA. Open up to the energy and receive. Don't be afraid to release the old ways. It will be awkward at first, but then you will get used to the new and start enjoying it. What is the new way of relating that would make you feel like coming alive inside? What do you miss in the old? Feel into it and start creating. Feel, observe, notice, plant the seeds. Focus on your heart. Love. You will feel the collective energy, tension, anxiety. Release it and focus on what is yours. Feel only yours. Drink more water and keep your body hydrated. You will also feel a lot of Ascension symptoms right now because of the high frequency energy coming in. Vertigo, nausea, pressure, tension in your head, and different parts of your body. Nightmares, not being able to eat, sleep, staying awake. Rest as much as you can and take care of yourself. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Sarah Hayes, new moon in Aries, the fire plus inspiration returns, putting the pedal to the metal. You are brilliant and the world is craving your creations. Isis, Isis, Isis. On April 11th, 12, we have the glorious and bright new moon at 22 degrees of Aries. New moons always follow a dark period of gestation and contemplation. They bring in new ideas, fresh perspectives, and new beginnings. Aries, the first zodiac sign, is known to represent passion, purpose, entrepreneurship, fiery ambition, and innocence. Get ready for a fire to be lit under you. The new moon in Aries wants to wake you up from your slumber and to propel you into warrior mode of possibilities and brilliance. The new moon in Aries wants you to believe in life and in yourself again. This is an excellent new moon to begin a new business idea, project, or plan. The universe is ready for your creation. Are you ready to step out and to begin again? Are you ready to show the world what lies deep within you? In ancient times, the new moon in Aries was one of the most important new moons of the year, as it was the symbol of the beginning of the astrological new year. Time to shed that last layer. Time to begin again. Time to wipe the slate clean. A rush of energy and vitality is here for you again. This is an excellent time to get the ball rolling on projects or plans that inspire you into action and that light up your heart. No playing small. No second-guessing what you came here to do. The Aries new moon wants to give you the courage to not only dream it, but to create it and be it. Any previous doubts or hesitation will be wiped away by this powerful new moon cycle. The new moon in Aries is calling you to rise up and proclaim victory and resilience. The fires within shine bright with La Luna in the ram's den. A spark of inspiration and a forward movement is what this next cycle will bring into existence. Wherever 22 degrees of Aries is in your natal chart is where you begin to feel inspired and ready to take action. With the flames of passion and courage will be pronounced and encouraged. It is important to remember to remain grounded and centered. With the Sun, Moon, Mercury, and Venus, and asteroids Chiron, Eris, and Ceres all in Aries, we will be tempted to rush and to be rather impatient. Remember to slow down, literally and metaphorically speaking. Aries rules the head, and without awareness and precaution, accidents and mishaps could be likely. Aries is also the first zodiac sign, so quite like a tender newborn, it will be important to remember our innocence and that anything that is new takes time and grace to mature. Being that Mars is ruling planet of Aries, a fighting spirit of awareness and movement is here for this new moon phase. Make sure to ground yourself as much as possible. This could prove to be difficult as we will want to move and groove and do so with speed. Aries deals with raw and vital energy that can't stop, won't stop. Remember, within all this fiery forward movement, to still take it one step at a time. Our levels of patience will be rather low at this time, so check yourself before you rush into anything new. While there will be a clear sign from the universe to get moving, there is still a call from Spirit to remain humble and strategic, even amongst all the fiery flames of passion and exuberance. There are some intense and lovely aspects that will be occurring at the time of the new moon in Aries. The first will be a harmonious trine between Aries' ruling planet Mars and the planet Jupiter. Mars in astrology rules warriors like action, passion, and courage. Jupiter in astrology represents abundance, expansion, and wisdom. Mars in Gemini trine Jupiter in Aquarius will bring in a rush of enthusiasm and drive. This is the aspect of an abundance of brilliance in creation. We will be all fired up and ready to expand to our greatest potential with this aspect. An idea or inspiration is what their meetup will bring forth, and this aspect heralds taking a big chance on something that might be risky or out of your comfort zone. The second aspect at the time of the new moon in Aries will be a tense square between Venus and Pluto. Venus in astrology represents beauty, love, comfort, and money. Pluto in astrology represents transformation, power, intensity, and the darker side of our psyche. Venus in Aries square Pluto and Capricorn could further emphasize the intensity of our feelings around relationships and money. Hot, passionate, and fiery disagreements could occur when these two come together. Keeping our cool with others, especially within romantic relationships, could prove to be difficult. An ounce of discernment and grace would do wonders with this pivotal and powerful aspect. Listening instead of reacting is recommended. If you need to have an important discussion, make sure you are giving the other person the space and room to be heard and acknowledged. This aspect could definitely produce some off-the-wall passion, and if not handled properly, obsession and jealousy. The Aries new moon is here to inspire you to begin again, and to do it boldly, courageously, and with passion. We are being encouraged by the sky gods to rise up to our full potential, to not be afraid to try something that is out of our comfort zone. You are so much braver than you give yourself credit for. It is time to honor that voice within that says, give it a go. What do you have to lose? You have everything you need to begin again. The Aries new moon wants you to believe in new beginnings, and at any time and under any circumstances you can start again. She is here to bring in fiery flames of brilliance and courage, the willpower to go after your dreams and desires, and the recognition of your innocence to believe in the impossible, and the fighting drive to go make it happen. From astromama.com. Today from Here in the Moon Astrology, a heads up, seeding the new. Feel a growing sense of possibility and potential this week, seeded by the fiery Aries new moon on April 11th, 12th, in a super conjunction of Chiron, Mercury, Ceres, Sun, Moon, Eris, and Venus. Cardinal fire sign Aries works through the first ray of will and power, so it's time to engage in birthing what is emerging. This means identifying new paradigms just appearing over the horizon and following the clues. If it feels right, gently initiate something new and untried in your life, no matter how small it may be. Pluto's shamanic drums will be beating loudly and insistently from now until he stations retrograde on April 28th, just after the extremely potent supermoon in Scorpio. From the 11th through the 17th April, Venus, Sun, and Mercury each conjuncts disruptor Eris in Aries, then squares the great eliminator one by one. Expect a rise in public protests against the restrictions of governments around the world. Witness it playing out in the reignited street warfare of tribal conflict in Northern Ireland and in the changing power dynamics of Britain's royal family following the death of its patriarch. The week ends on Sunday the 18th with a new Sun-Mercury cycle at 28 Aries, square Pluto in Capricorn, sextile Jupiter in Aquarius. So much has been taken away since the January 2020 Saturn-Pluto conjunction. Lives, jobs, incomes, freedoms, and now it's time to identify the shape of what's left and nurture the green shoots that are pushing through the rubble of old lives gone dark. From here in the moon, astrology.co.uk, and today from Divine Sister of the Light, Morgan Le Fay, decree to dissolve fear. Beloved, I am presence in me and throughout the universe, and beloved, Reo Light, and thy invincible legions. I call upon thee now to descend upon my four lower bodies and remove all the patterns of fear of my being. Reo Light, Reo Light, Reo Light, sweep, sweep, sweep completely from my subconscious and conscious mind all human fears. Reo Light, Reo Light, Reo Light, sweep, sweep, sweep all the patterns of fear from my cell memory. Reo Light, Reo Light, Reo Light, clean, purify, transmute my atomic structure into thine light now. By the light of God that never fails, do it today, do it to stay. For divine light I am, and its joy I claim. Today from Divine Sister of the Light, Leah Whitehorse, Lua Astrology. New moon in Aries, Venus in Aries square Pluto in Capricorn. Juno stations retrograde. The skies are filled with fiery energy that pushes us to make a fresh start. Clear the decks, take action, just begin, yells Mars out of bounds, trine Jupiter in Aquarius. But Venus and the new moon square Pluto is edgy, controlling, or just plain scared. Change isn't always comfortable. It's okay to be afraid. It's not a weakness. Feel the fear and do it anyways. You have all the fuel needed to manifest your desires. This is a powerful initiation, a baptism of fire, an opportunity to arise from the ashes. Relationships, too, may figure strongly around this time, especially with Juno's station. She asks us to take a look at where we are stopped believing in one another, wandering away from truth, lost sight of the vision we hold together. If you are unpartnered, it may be time to explore where future goals have fallen out of alignment with your inner compass. Reassess, reconnect, and commit to a new beginning. From LeahWhitehorse.com. Today from the Zolkin Times, Kin 118, White Magnetic Mirror. Magnetic is the name for the number 1, and its keywords are unify, attract, and purpose. We are now entering the second wave spell of the blue Western Castle of Burning. Day 1 of any wave spell is about identifying the purpose of the 13-day journey ahead and preparing for departure. This wave spell has no portal days in it, a relief after the 10 in a row we've just endured. Today is White Mirror, which represents reflection, endlessness, and order. Embarking on a journey of truth is what the White Mirror wave spell is all about. If you are prepared to face the truth and be totally honest with yourself, this wave spell can deliver insights and clarity. Some people shy away from the truth, but it is always better to know where you stand. Take a good long look in the mirror. Know thyself. Reality checks are essential if you are to keep grounded and focused as you continue on your path. The guide today is also White Mirror, so there is no getting away from the truth. Today from Divine Sister of the Light, Christina Papagiorgio, White Magnetic Mirror, Kin 118, 11 April 2021. reflecting on truth. 11-4-2021 equal 11-4-4-1 equal 2-4-5 equal 2-9 equal 11 equal 2. 11 portal gate polarity. 4 form structure foundation earth angelic. 5 change freedom transformation liberation movement. 9 destiny service humanity grace endings. 2 twins partners cooperation. Kin 118 equal 10 manifestation leadership authority new beginnings. Kin 118 occurred 9 months ago on the 25th of July 2020. This day is highly significant as July 25th of every year marks the day out of time, DOOT, in the dream spell 13 moon calendar, when we enter the twilight zone of no time. Last year, Kin 118, the triple mirror day, aligned with the 0 point no time, where time is an illusion that does not exist. Day out of time, days feel extra trippy as we bypass the illusory world and enter another dimension of space-time. Today, Kin 118 loops back to the day out of time portal, making this an extra potent day of reflection and escaping the artificial time matrix. Today's day code totals 11, which also symbolizes a gate or doorway. So today the doors are wide open to other worlds and we can make a quantum leap in our collective evolution. A huge wake-up call today as we are called to face our true reflection and that of the reality we are choosing to exist within. A potent opportunity to choose to walk through to a new reality. Congratulations, we made it out alive, having survived the initiation of fire that Chachan, the red serpent, forced us through. We now reach the next level of spiritual initiation. Today we enter the Great Hall of Mirrors for our initiation of truth. For the next 13 days you will be faced with the true reflection of your innermost being in order to arise as a pure version of your true self. Collectively, we will be forced to face the truth through the reflection of our global systems and governance. All will be revealed through the divine lens of truth. Get ready for the big reveal, prime disclosure. The themes for the White Mirror wave spell are authenticity, reflection, truth, illusion, endlessness, and magnification. Whatever distortions are in your frequency will be magnified and reflected back to you in order to be acknowledged and healed. It is time to do some serious, deep soul searching. Set yourself a goal for this wave spell. What is it about yourself that is crying to be healed and brought into love? Tone of creation, magnetic, is tone number 1 in the spiritual realm as we initiate this new wave spell cycle. Power attracts, action unifies, essence purpose. Day 1 of a new wave spell always starts with the magnetic tone of purpose. In the beginning was the One. From out of nothing here one comes, spinning happily, magnetizing all that it requires for more excellent adventuring. Once strong in purpose, all will be effortlessly coming together. The magnetic tone is all about attraction, attracting everything that you require to fulfill your purpose and your goals, people, resources, relationships, money, support, and all that you can imagine. The attraction seeks to unify all as one. Thus magnetic kin have a very strong connection to source, and a gravitational pull to return there and bring all their buddies with them. The power of one is very strong today as it unites us all as one humanity. The magnetic tone is seeking to attract your true self today, and for the next 13 days as you return to find your source. To unify all fragments of your soul in order to embody your mighty I Am presence. Triple Mirror Day today. A beautiful opportunity exists for those souls who are ready and heeding the call to escape the illusion of the mirror world and enter a new beautiful realm, the harmonic time where life is beautiful. The truth now you shall hear, attuned to the pure resonance of your heart, which shall show you the way forward, escaping the tyranny and the confusion in the Hall of Mirrors. These codes today will be operative for the whole 13-day cycle, so utilize this cycle to access your true self and the abundance within. Today's question is, what reflections are arising to be cleared in order to attract more beauty, peace, and harmony in your life, in our world? Divine blessings for the courage to see and lovingly embrace your true inner diamond being. Enjoy your beauty-filled, dreamy day, and Lakek ala Kin. Christina White, Magnetic World Bridger, Kin 66. Kin 118, White Magnetic Mirror. The mantra, the code for today is, I unify in order to reflect. Attracting order, I seal the matrix of endlessness. With the magnetic tone of purpose, I am guided by the power of my own power doubled. And on this powerful day of true reflection and manifestation, let us know, beloved beings of light, in the comments below what you're experiencing, what you're feeling, your dreams, your visions, and your synchronicities. And if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe and click the subscribe button below and the little bell to get notifications on future updates. And as always, we have a link in the description below to the transcriptions of today's transmissions, and we archive these on our website, primedisclosure.com. Now I'd like to take the time to thank those that are supporting us with pledges on Patreon and donations. I'd like to welcome and thank Divine Sister of the Light Nicole VT for your pledge and support on Patreon. If you'd like to support our work and mission, you can make a pledge on patreon.com/primedisclosure. Now I'd like to also thank Divine Bro Star of the Light, Kevin Russell, for your donation today. Much appreciated. You can make a one-time donation at egolovecondor.com. Now I'd like to also thank everyone that is supporting my Sacred Condor and her art business on Etsy. You can check out her beautiful goddess totems and healing jewelry and many other works of art on lunagoddessart.com. Now we're going to end today's transmission with a powerful puja prayer for the new moon from the Archangelic calendar, and then a powerful transmission from our Pleiadian brothers and sisters of the light. New moon in Aries, puja, blessing, incantation, prayer. Specific points of interest from the macro goddess collective. The Aries new moon can encourage rejuvenation and forwards momentum if you so wish, and list its help. Common themes and energies of this moon are as follows: influx of energy and life force, self-sufficiency, independence, courage, major friendship, relationship changes, powerful moves in path of service, plans for long-term future, quest for action, previous anchors and distractions shift and dissolve. Ego wants the outward connection, yet spirit craves solitude. Trust the direction that your inner flame guides you towards. Development of innate gifts. Let's begin. Start our sacred journey by envisioning a platinum stream connecting yourself to the earth. Then from the heavens, associate yourself with the same platinum stream, entering through your crown chakra and linking within your emerald green heart chakra. Summon white and rainbow light coming in from the heavens and into your chakra system, then penetrating deep into the earth. I face my mind, body, and divine spirit to the east. I am one with all, and thus I have nothing to fear. I will allow new positive energy to manifest into my life. List the new things you wish to experience in this now. Please leave your comfort zone. I face my mind, body, and divine spirit to the southeast. I summon the presence of the highest and most sacred aspects of myself. It is with this energy integration that the world changes for the better. Connect with your higher self, spirit guides, and angelic helpers. Take a moment to feel the love and appreciation they have for you, then ask them to help you envision an ideal reality for yourself and the world. I face my mind, body, and divine spirit to the south. I return to my infinite self with grace and beauty. The presence of source energy is ever present within my being. List the things you need, spare nothing, no matter how trivial. I face my mind, body, and divine spirit to the southwest. I am as free as a bird when I am mindful of my many blessings. All things that I encounter have a positive effect because I see it all as divinity. List the things you are grateful for. I face my mind, body, and divine spirit to the west and bless all things. Every blade of grass is precious. Every life I see is a child of the infinite multiverse. List the things you wish to accomplish in your lifetime, the bigger the better. I face my mind, body, and divine spirit to the northwest. I encourage the ever-expanding growth of the universe by constantly striving to do my best and to be my best. I improve all things every day. Even my best becomes better. List your best qualities and envision them becoming even better. I face my mind, body, and divine spirit to the north. I am healthy and prosperous. I am a complete being with talents and abilities beyond even my comprehension. Envision your ideal life. Then envision how this would affect your community, your city, your world. I face my mind, body, and divine spirit to the northeast through happiness and joy. I express myself in this powerful way to create a better tomorrow for us all. Connect with everyone joining us in energy today, then feel the feeling of rising as we all arrive in this sacred space, in divine essence and timing. Envision everyone joining us smiling from their hearts. I face my mind, body, and divine spirit to all of the unnamed directions to summon forth the creative energy of our reality to focus upon the intent we have just presented. Envision tremendous amounts of rainbow light bombarding you, your hopes, and your reality. I face my mind, body, and divine spirit inside to sit while infinitely expanding Creator Source speaks directly to my heart. Meditate. Please speak. Mitaquio yasin. Aho, aloud when you return from the silence. From the ArchangeliCalendar.com. And now from our Pleiadian brothers and sisters of the light. Pleiades 1, messages, April 11, 2021. P1 calling Terrans for origins recognition. Attention for calls in PVSC-SDE. Atmospheres adjust to momentum. Energy waste decreases. Extra physical shows. Intuitive fullness in progress. Discernments are called to expansion. Divine doctors are present. Direction of order in progress. Copies evaluated. In Arduan counsel, disconnections continue. Alignment of fields for journeys in progress. Collaterals present. Archetype sensors are installed. Projectors for non-aimed, 58% non-regressive. Projectors for non-aimed and in reverberation, 58% non-regressive. Shiram +++12 plus 144 active and reverberating. Active efficiency 63% non-regressive. Temporarily end of transmission. Pleiades 1 potentiating forces of divine technologies from disclosurenews.it. So thank you for joining us today on this beautiful new day of the new moon in Aries. Have a beautiful and blessed new moon energy activation. Keep walking your sacred path with heart, and always remember, I am the way, the truth, and the light. The eagle and the condor love you all. Namaste.